What is up, guys? Sam from the Byeforever family back with another war recap, and today it is the recap on the 50v50 from Hello4Now over the weekend, taking Labor Day and having some fun with our friends over at AD as well as a couple of friends from the family. And as you can see, up against some German clan, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Perhaps I will get LadyB and the guys and girls over at 11 Original to help me out with that one. But taking the victory 136 to 117. Let's check out the stats in this one. 36 triples to 17. So a smashing this weekend. It was a very fun war, a very heavy breakdown. 37-13 for Hello4Now. Versus, I think it was 41 or 46-4 for the other side. So they did spot us a couple of free triples. So we'll take off the 4 Town Hall 10 triples. But our 11s did work, going 4 for 6 and picking up plenty of, or 6 or 8 or something like that. We did clear the 11s with 11s, and then smashing it with all of the Town Hall 12s. But you already saw the video on all of the Lalo action. There might be 1 or 2 Lalo hits in this, but I wanted to give a shout out to the guys and girls doing it the other ways. With the variety. So first off, we are checking out none other than the man himself, the leader, or the so-called leader of Hello4Now, and it is Big Lou, going in with that strat that we have just patented and done so well, and that is the Bomb Diggity. Moving in with that Battle Blimp, suied it in, did use a free spell on the Queen as well as a haste. So using the same spell value that we would normally see. Normally we see a Rage down with the loons or with Valks or whatever we're using to fly in with that Sui Blimp. But Lou using a haste and a freeze. So I do kind of like that. That is a little bit of a variation. Lou apparently likes to push the limits on the Bomb Diggity. Obviously, I talked about on the last one. Lou likes to run 5 heals. He is being no different in this one. He's a stubborn one. He doesn't like to go with any rage spells in his Bomb Diggities, but he suied in the Queen. She did a very nice job taking out the Town Hall, suited in the King to get some funneling done. You can see the Wizards doing the rest of the funneling on this one. And this base is looking pretty maxed out, honestly. I think it is maxed cannons, maxed Wizard towers, max Archer tower. So this is a pretty beautiful hit from Lou. Moving in here. And the only thing that wasn't beautiful maybe would have been that Warden ability there. That seemed slightly early, but maybe he was trying to protect those loons from, or those miners from the loon drops. And you can see moving his way in through the core here. Now this is a heavy duty core. This is where I recommend the Rage, but Lou said that it wasn't necessary, and I believe him because he got the triple. So gets through this core and then is going to have the heal spells on the back end here. Let's see, where's that last heal spell going to go down at? Is he going to protect the small group, or is he just going to wait? I think he's just going to wait in this one. Does have an Archer. Should have put it down early on that army barracks that's up there at 10 o'clock. Just to get that one finished up, because it's going to pull the miners. He's going to have to pull them all up towards 10, and they're going to have to path all the way back down. But Lou smashing through this one. And Hound Loon CC, I swear, every time we see the Hound Loon, we are instantly looking for the ability to do the miners. On occasion, obviously, we'll also look for the Sui Lalo, but the miners are just so easy for us, and we have so many excellent, talented miner hitters, including Lou, obviously. Lou getting it done here, and does have to finish up on these double Troll Teslas down here. I was worried about a giant bomb maybe between, but nothing there, so Lou finishes it up. Beautiful hit to him, and he walks to the beat of his own drum. That's all I can say. Good job, Lou. And next we will check out Mr. Bean, and again, it's another minor hit. Now this one isn't that Bomb Diggity, at least in the style that we generally run it in. Obviously you can see that wall wrecker is going to be coming down, and it's going to be a hero kill squad in this one, which I kind of like. You can see a couple of Valkyries being used also for the funnel. That's another interesting little trick there that you can use. And as soon as he gets through this layer of wall, I think that is all that wrecker is going to get. Actually didn't even get through the wall. Had to rage the Valks through the wall, but do get in there, kill both of the heroes, and then the king, of course, does what the king always does and runs out to the outside. But the queen should be able to run in here and handle these double dragons. And here we go with those miners. Very nice pathing setup. Did some early funneling down on that 7 o'clock side to make sure the miners have to go into the base. The heroes obviously making the other side of the funnel. And there we go in with the first of the 5 heal spells. So again, another miner hit, another 5 heal spell hit. Oh, look at that double giant bomb. It did absolutely nothing. Those miners were completely protected there as everyone continues to push in. The next heal spell does go down. Here we go. We're pushing into that Giga Tesla. Giga Tesla, no warden ability. The miners, one of the only troops that can survive that Giga Tesla. But with that wizard tower as well, this is a dangerous game that Mr. Bean is playing. And giant bombs. Woo. Double giant bombs. So gonna have to get another heal spell out, and you can see overlaps it very nicely. Queen did go through and take out the eagle, so that was very fortunate for Mr. Bean here. And you can see a couple of miners on the outside, a couple of miners on the inside doing some work, and just a couple of cannons left in this one. The cannons definitely can cause some damage, but with that heal spell placed down perfectly, I think it's going to go down right over these 3 cannons. That is going to do it in this one. So a beautiful job to Mr. Bean, aka Jakey, putting the hogs away and going in with the miners in this one, and that was a sexy hit. Sexy hit. I, in fact, was planning a bomb diggity before he got that one knocked out. So beautiful work to him, and let's jump down. Now we are going to jump down quite a few and move down to number 18 and check out Krizzle. Krizzle doing it with the Electro Drags. I guess they call this the Astro Drag or the Asto Drag. I'm not sure. Or at least that's what Echo, I think, calls it. But Kriz moving in with the drags and that battle blimp and the loons with that warden. Got the heroes walking the outside, doing the funneling, freezes up that first front side Inferno raging as that blimp makes its way over to a Tesla farm. Not sure about that one, but I think those loons will end up taking out that Giga Tesla, which will be very nice for him here. And look at these dragons just smashing through this base. So much still left. He's got 2 freezes as well as a rage spell left over. Freezes catches one of the air defenses. Unfortunately, that one doesn't go down, but look at all these dragons still up. Where is this next freeze going to go? Oh, there we go. There's the high value freeze. Double ADs and the Inferno. Is it going to be enough? I think so. That last dragon with its death damage, I think, no, doesn't take out the Inferno. That would have been sweet if it had taken out the Inferno. But you can see still 3 draggies left up. Still a rage spell left up for this one. And we were actually going to 4x because the dragons are just that slow. It is painful at times to watch these hits. And in fact, that Inferno is going to be the last thing to go down with basically a swag rage at the very end. So a very nice hit to Kriz, picking that one up. We did see actually quite a few Electro Drag attacks this war, but we also saw them go in on the same base a few times. So not going to be showing all of those because it would be unfair to pick one when so many people got the triple. But definitely wanted to give a shout out in that one. And next up, we're moving on to see Big Papa, and Big Papa doing it the only way that he knows how to, and that is, of course, with the Queen Charge Hog hit. And he is doing it with my favorite start to the raids, and it is that Warden funnel. I love watching the Warden be a funnel troop. And in fact, we saw this base actually 2 different ways. Once with the single Infernos like we're seeing it here, and once with the multi Infernos, and the multis just lended itself to a massive Lalo hit. But this is I don't even know what to call this hit right now. I thought it was a Queen Walk into a hog hit, but this is like an HGHB with no giants, unless there are giants in that wall wrecker, which there might have actually been. But those healers are really just there to keep the boulders and the heroes and everyone else up. So Obviously, I need to watch the attacks a little bit better before I jump into them. But Big Papa, man, what an unorthodox style. I mean, he basically just dropped everything right there to go in and get that Town Hall. And then is just smashing through this base with the hogs. They're just running around the outside pathing. And that's the same pathing we used to get this base with a Lalo hit as well. What that kill squad does, it looks like, finally die out. The queen is still up. But the hogs are now getting the healing effect from the healers, and that is what it is all about in these attacks. That is why I myself prefer these queen charge hits, whether they're miners or hogs, just because if something does go wrong, you can just bank on those healers. Now the healers, of course, they go over to the queen, who is taking 0 damage and doing only cleanup, but he has plenty of hogs left. He's going to finish this one up on that ward, and he is going to hit a giant bomb, but cleanup underway, well underway, gets it done, and Big Poppy smashes one for Hello4Now for the weekend. So excellent work to him. And let's move down and check out a little bit of the Town Hall 11 action. Now, they weren't the greatest of bases for some of the 11s, but the ones that I'm showing were, I would say, decent, at least decent enough lineups, or decent hits. And this one was one of, I would say, the sexiest hits that I had seen in the war. So obviously you guys saw my Queen Charge Lalo at Town Hall 12. This was a beautiful Queen Charge Lalo from Happy Camper, coming over to us, visiting out of VM. And this one was just beautiful. I mean, look at the troop comp first off. He's a little light on the loons, only 16 loons. But what I really liked is just kind of his order of operations here. You can see funneling in the queen, funneling the king in, used a couple of wall breakers. He's going to go in and grab that air defense, and the queen is basically just going to charge straight into the base. I mean, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about where she is going. She is charging dead center of the base. The king did what he was supposed to do, and now the queen is going to charge some expo. She's going to take care of this CC. Is he going to poison that loon? Is he going to poison? He poisons it a little bit late. So hopefully she is going to be able to survive this without her ability, and she looks like she can. Just one rage spell. She's got 2 expos tagging her right now. He's going to get those taken care of right here. And then as she continues to move in, you can see she's obviously going to charge that eagle, and that is the big thing in this one. The queen is already down, so doesn't have to worry about that. But here we go in with the battle blimp. And moving in now with the loons. The blimp obviously being targeted by the Inferno. It's going to go down right here and bring out some of those maxed loons out of the CC. Those max loons so powerful. And right there, boom, there is the eagle taken care of. No more eagle to speak of. 2 hounds still up with the warden ability, and he is behaving this time right there in the center with those loons. So when he goes to pop that ability, that tome, everybody is going to get caught. In fact, pops it, and look at all those loons. Every single loon on the map protected. And yeah, 2 haste spells left in this one. 2 haste spells, probably not even necessary. I think doesn't swag them, because I know that Camps is one of those people. He's not a big swagger. Not that he doesn't have, oh, never mind. Camps is a gentleman, normally doesn't swag, but I guess at Town Hall 11 and smashing a base that hard does go ahead and elect to get that swag down. So beautiful hit to him. And let's move down and check out the last one, and it is going to be Classico, and it's going to be another Lalo hit. So lots of Lalo this weekend. Seeing the air being very dominant, and this is a base, at least a base design, I think, that just doesn't die. I feel like I have been seeing this base for months. I feel like we were seeing it in the preseason of the AWL. I feel like we've seen it in the AWL. We have come up with a variety of different ways of smacking this base down, and yet continue to see this base. But Classico moving in and doing it this time with a little kill squad Lalo action. And look at those heroes. Classico, not a maxed out 11. Fairly new 11, I think, in AD, or maybe plays another account. I'm not 100%. I am still trying to learn all of the people in AD. So, you know, shout out to them again for coming over, for being a part of this war this weekend, and for, of course, partnering up with us this season. in the AWL. And this one, a drag loon CC, so that is an interesting one. I have not seen a drag loon CC in quite some time. The loons can play some major issues. I know when you know, we're FCing miners, for instance, or sometimes even our kill squad hits, loon CCs can be annoying to deal with. But Classico handles, you know, that entry very well. Now he's got beautiful pathing for this Lalo, and he is moving straight in, trying to get onto that eagle. Does get there with a few loons, hasten in a few more loons, cutting off the funnel as everyone pushes in. You can see both the hounds haven't gone down, but it doesn't matter. The loons are right there, right over top of where they need to be. And look at that rage. That is a balloon parade if I have ever seen one in my life. And look at all of what he has left. He has a haste, he has a rage, he has a heal, none of it necessary, and swags out the rage and the heal in that one. So beautiful hit to Classico from that one. And yeah, what else can I say in that? Now obviously I'm not going to show the dips onto the 10s. They did have a couple, they had a couple, like I said, not great layouts at Town Hall 11 and 12. But I think that is where I will end this one. Obviously, again, one more time, shout out to the guys and girls over at Aries for coming over. I love the chatter that goes on with them. I love how active things are with them around, having 50 people around, trying to get FCs, trying to get everything. It is absolutely amazing. And so thank you to them, and make sure you guys stay tuned, because like I said, we have a bye week again in 2 weeks. This is our second 50 and 50 or 50 v50 war. Maybe we'll come up with a theme for next one. Maybe we'll do something crazy, but we'll see what happens in 2 weeks. But that is going to do it, guys, for the recap. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Make sure you guys stay tuned, because obviously, you know, this week CWL is kicking off, so I will have a bunch of CWL content, Byeforever and the Toxic Academy and VM all in action next weekend. So opening weekend of CWL should be, I guess, well, starts on Thursday this week, so we will see what happens. But that's going to do it for the recap. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.